Hello, hello, hello. It's been a minute. Yeti, a fun trivia fact, which is definitely true and not made up, is that Episode 2 of Monster Rancher Battle Card was released right around the same time as the prequel Star Wars trilogy. They thought, we gotta have an Episode 2. That's the new big thing. People love an Episode 2. So that's what brought on the whole thing. So, they were building up this whole trilogy. We never got the third installment. They didn't get to quite see their vision through, but we have to applaud their intent and what they're able to achieve. Hello, Yeti. Hello, Hearts. Hello, Slim. How y'all doing? I meant to post a little video being like, hey, here's what I'm doing, but then I didn't.
It is I, Space Guy.
Yes. Well, Cadet, one thing you have to remember about episodes is that episodes are just bits of television, and they end eventually. Like hysterical episodes from a woman. You just have to wait them out, and eventually they tire themselves out and go to sleep. You are tired? I mean, it's now the weekend. You can take a rest. Yeah. So, I've been absent for a bit. And, I'm expecting to be very rusty on... Apparently I saved right before a battle. I'm not going to remember what the hell is going on any game I had an active playthrough on. Oh, and I do... Oh. Hang on, let me hook up. Y'all have been deprived of Diva for, 3 weeks. And she immediately hopped into my lap being like, I know what the people want. I got you. I mean, the cats were bereft of me for a few days, the first time I'd gone away since I adopted these two. And of course, when I came back, they were both like, oh, you're here, whatever. But then the second I, went behind a closed door, so... So, cats, they can be a little tsundere. Right, I have to... She's, of course, in an awkward spot, unless I do... this? Yeah, let me see if I can hold this right here. It's a diva! Hanging out... Oh, okay, that's a bad angle. That's a bad angle. Let me get a better one. Diva ear, yes. Let me get you slightly more than ear. Here she is. It's the kitty. I forgot I just have to awkwardly hold this in midair. If I give her scritches and pets, sometimes she stays in place a little better. Come on, Diva. The people want to see your cute little kitty face. She and Toby both have been very, very cuddly because they're like, oh man, the human can, leave for a few days. What the hell is up with that? Sorry, that is the shakiest cam I've ever given y'all. But she doesn't seem to want to sit still. And I should probably start playing the video game, but, I know, right? Wild. I hadn't, left the city in way too long, and I wasn't gone, the whole time, but this past weekend, I went on a camping trip, which we'd been talking about doing for, years with my brothers. We went up to a beautiful spot in, the... Oh, fuck, what desert is it? A desert in Nevada, I forget. It's near Las Vegas, but, I really think the desert is pretty. And it's at a time of year where during the day it was, nice and mild, so we weren't baking alive. Yeah, Stalbert! It's the new, kind of improved deck. I remember it being better than Teambert, so I have no idea who we're fighting, so we're gonna use that. But the funny thing is, once we got there, we, didn't go on, hikes or, really do much in nature. We set up a giant tent, and we played Magic the Gathering, and my brothers smoked cigars, and I drank whiskey. And we did that for 2 glorious days. And it was awesome. So, the TCG bug is, very much in me, and I need to scratch that in a way that I am not paying Wizards of the Coast. So, it was a lot of fun. Please don't hold anything back. I'm also going to be rusty on voice acting and not remember what any of these characters sound like. Damage 3 lower power into moves is not a... That's right, okay. Oh, that's right, Arid Land. Okay, okay. I am remembering now. Okay. So I think I burned these two because I want to work up to Arid Land. That's really the cornerstone of the deck because her monster's HP is all really low. So we burn those. Also, the game's a little loud. I'm going to turn it down just slightly. It's my turn. And then, aside from that, I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft. Like, I did straight up just degenerate amounts of playing. Me and, like, 4 friends just, all grouped up, and, yeah, I had either an OBS update or, like, the sound settings got a little messed up. So, please, never feel shy about telling me something like that. Yeah, just all grouped up and did dungeons all the way to 70, and then have been doing, like, some of the endgame stuff, did the raids yesterday when they came out, but now I'm, like, a little more in raid logging mode. I've got some of it out of my system, not all of it, but I'm like, I should probably get back to streaming. I can't just do that forever. 0 damage was given... Oh, that's right. Leaf 0 is, like, the desperation block. So, I think I burned these two. Probably burn Lick as well. Because we're going to be winning on damage rather than mill. I almost won on mill. Most of the Magic the Gathering we played during our camping trip was limited, which for those who increases 1 guts to use a card. Okay. Forces the guts required by a card to increase by 1. So that now costs her 2. I'll start with Toy Hammer. But it's you... Yeah, that cost her 2. Okay, that... All she did was screw herself over. I love this for her. But we did either limited or sealed, which is you open packs of cards and build decks right then and there. So you have no advantages from, like, pre-built decks. You gotta depend on your luck and your knowledge of the game. Which is really my favorite way to play, but it's really wasteful. Because at the end of it, it's like, well, what do we do with all these cards? If you're primarily a limited player. But anyway, no, we want Arid Land. Go ahead. You can use it like that, huh? Attack monsters damaged by 1 after attack step due to Arid Land. And now we just spam defensives until we win. It does start out ticking on ourselves, but that's fine. I gotta draw some defense cards so she can't blitz me down. But how's everybody else doing? It's the start of the weekend. It's Ghost's attack. And ghosts are punching me. I could use dodge there, but Suezo exists to die in this setup. Good. If I do that, I'll start with punch. This is an interesting way to use this card that she's doing, like, because a lot of her attacks are cheap. She can still kind of ball on a budget, versus slower decks have to charge up even more. Very interesting approach. But anyway, let's... You have healing in your team? Yep, delicious mango. Had to do some balling on a budget in Magic, and I was, like, describing... Because my brother is an author, and he's, like, currently working on a series of books that's, like... I guess it's kind of trendy now, where he called it deck-building fantasy, basically, like... Fantasy, like, novels where the Magic system... He's a big Magic systems guy. He wants his Magic to be very consistent and, like, have rules and everything. And he's gonna, like, base it around cards and, like... kind of TCG-coded rules, so I was telling him all about how this game worked. You know, just to give him the most inspiration, because the only TCG he's ever played is Magic the Gathering, which, don't get me wrong, was a great game until they fucking ruined it multiple times over. But like, I played Pokemon TCG, I played Yu-Gi-Oh!, I played Weiss Schwarz, I played this game. There are many, many, many more out there, but, so I'm not claiming to have like an exhaustive knowledge, but I know a little more than him. So, I thought he could maybe use that broader perspective. But who knows? I'll have to store some more guts. And here is the downfall of her strategy, because I put her on a clock. Oh yeah, Chain of Memories. If I had any interest in Kingdom Hearts at all, that would be the game I'd want to play, but it's all like, you know, it's a proper series, so it's like tied together. I'm way smarter, you see. It is interesting. My one, little brother, he's like, he seems to think of his two older brothers as like unkillable gods in Magic the Gathering. So it was like a big deal to him every time that he won. He was like, I'm probably the worst Magic player out of you guys, but no, he put together some brutal decks. But, I don't know. That and like... people think I'm a blue player, if you know Magic. Like, multiple of my IRL friends say I play blue, but no. I play aggro. I like going fast. I like going gambling. But I kept playing blue because my brothers kept leaving it open and not playing it, so I'm like, well, okay, you're gonna just let me have it. Okay, and this is the ideal draw. I need nothing else. 0 guts. Are you doing your best? She's dead in 2 turns. Do this, and here. If it is dodged, it'll still give half damage. However, I can simply thug that shit out. Oh! You had block? I'm finished attacking. Absolutely pitiful. Here. It's your turn, Bimbert. Alright, and Golem's gonna die, but it does not matter because unless she kills me on her turn, I win. And that's basically impossible thanks to the defense cards I have. Draw your last pathetic card! I almost started channeling some, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Villain-ass energy in some of my games against my brothers, because I had a couple really good decks. Exactly, Slim. Let me see if I can... I'll give you, like, a free villain, like... Because that's a raw villain line. I weep for your bloodline, Elizabeth. For your mere proximity to them is a curse on their wellness. Don't know why Elizabeth was the thing I struggled with there? Ah, nice. Yeah, we ended up giving all the Magic cards we opened to, my little brother's kid, because he likes Magic. And, like, the set we were playing is called Tarkir Dragonstorm. The whole thing is, like, it's all about dragons, and, you know, nephew is, like, 7, so card set that's all about dragons. Perfect. I mean, it was also perfect for me. But, anyway, Stalbert wins again by doing absolutely nothing. I could call this deck Luigi Bert if I wanted to be less obvious. I knew I couldn't beat you. I guess you're just better than me. You're goddamn right, Elizabeth. I must apologize. I have tested your skill as a card breeder. I'm sorry, but I am totally lost. Can you explain from the very beginning? Yes, and I'm sorry. Actually, I'm a member of a group called the Retro Members. The Retro Members used to win a lot of tournaments. The Retro Members? Metal Gear? I think I heard that name a lot when I first started playing cards. Yes. The goal of a Retro Member was to win a Battle Cards tournament, so that one can become a monster breeder. Metal Gear Gear! How you doing, River? I have returned despite popular demand. And we play in some cards. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned this, I just threw it in the tags. I am having a little drink, just to begin the weekend, because I did a certified dumbass moment coming back from my camping trip. Like, we got back into town late on Monday. My brother and I drove together because we're both coming from the same town. And I had brought along this, like, reusable grocery bag with, like, a bunch, all my booze in it and, like, a couple other things so I could kind of, like, contribute to the trip. Because they were really taking care of everything. Because they're like, oh, Vim, it's, like, near your birthday. So this is, like, our birthday present to you. And then I left the bag in his truck, and he just dropped it off, like, today. So I've been dry all week. I don't have a problem. It's fine. Honestly, I didn't feel any, like, withdrawal symptoms. I was just like, oh, man. Can't believe I was an idiot like that. Anyway, back to her no doubt very sad story. Therefore, a lot of monster breeders were produced by the group. Okay. However, lately, people no longer play battle cards as a means of becoming a monster breeder. Battle cards game got popular and there's nothing we can do. However, my father kept criticizing the trend and quit practicing. Vimbert, please play with my father. By playing with someone like you who's a monster breeder, but at the same time a good battle card breeder, I hope my father will think again and come to his senses. I'm not really sure, but I think I understand. I'll be waiting for you at the church. Okay. So is it actually her father, or, like, the head of the shrine? Or both? Because she's, like, very Shrine Maiden coded. Also, new cards. Grit could be good, but it's kind of niche. Twice as... Oh, that's neat. 100 Blows. That's a pretty good card. Okay, the Meow is just... That's very expensive for low damage. Zap. Doll. Scaredy Cat. I like that. Bad Weather. I should probably put the kitty into Team Bird. But... Well, who would I replace from Team Bird? Because it's... Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember now. Tiger is, like, kind of bad in this one, sadly. So let me see if I can make it with... Pikato. Because we got Punch. We got Headbutt. I don't know about Rushing Punch. Twiddling. So the kitty is like an anti-air. A cat who loves to hunt birds. Like I'm sure Diva would be if she was in the wild. Like if I dangle like a string above her head, she like goes insane trying to like swat at it and like maul the shit out of it. So I think that would be more her speed versus like Toby. He really likes batting at things that are like hidden or like under things, so he'd be getting all the mice. Sam Systems. Yeah, there was a cat that I used to have when I was a kid who was like a very big kitty. My dad always joked like, oh, he wouldn't be able to hunt anything except maybe if he rolled off the deck and landed on a bird mid-flight. Many breeder cards as you want in this turn. Doll is pretty good. What is that art? What is that art? Like... Masochistic kitty? Is that like a translation thing? And instead they were like, oh, no, tolerant cat. Tolerant cat for a good Christian Western localization. That's probably not true, but in my heart it is. Okay, I actually need to cut a card here. So that's probably like... That's probably Zap, because 100 Blows is just that, but better. So I'll cut that down to 1. Yeah, there we go. I think that is a good revision. Though, I kind of like Stalbert. I think Stalbert is just the better deck at this point. I think. Anyway, let's go to the church and fight her dad. Oh, hello. I'm glad you came. Yes, me too.
I will get my father.
What is it?
This is Vimbert. Vimbert is a monster breeder, and also a very good battle card player.
You're a monster breeder and yet you play battle cards? Why would you do something like that?
Well, there is a reason.
Some of us are doing battle cards to become monster breeders. Don't you think you should stay out of the way?
That is your problem, isn't it? You really out here like, bitch, who asked? Whatever my reason is for playing cards, that is none of your business.
You mean you can play cards for personal gain like the Blue Wolves?
Yes, if you don't break the law. I don't know if the Blue Wolves break the law or not, though. Some people make living as monster breeders. Others choose to be a card breeder. What's the difference?
So are you saying you make a living being a card breeder?
Yes. Of course it does. Q, isn't that a little... No, Elizabeth. We are really serious about our battle cards.
Ryan, did you hear what she said?
Yes.
Well, you see, when a mommy card and a daddy card love each other very much... Yeah, I have no idea, Slim. Ryan, don't lose to a card player who only plays to make ends meet. Because you should be playing to fulfill your dream.
Yes, sir.
He is Ryan. He is practicing battle cards to be a monster breeder. You wouldn't mind playing a game with him?
No, not at all.
Here's Ryan, the most boring character in this game. Great. Let's beat him in a boring way with Stalbert. However, it is another new character. Like, he could maybe give me a monster card, though it's probably, like, the dad. We must beat the father. Ah, he has low HP monsters. Just the sort of thing I love to see.
I'm pleased to meet you. Okay.
Alright, do I win by... I'd probably try to win by damage. I mean, it's more kind of a matter of which win condition I draw first. I ain't pleased to meet you, Ryan. True. Protect could be good early if I need it. It's like that one Pro ZD video. Nice to meet you, chum. Nice to beat you, dumb.
I'm drawing. Here I come.
The kick.
Kick.
Now, if I'm gonna win by stall, I want to keep the life totals even. If I'm gonna win by Arid Land, then I want Suezo to die. I am a little bit ahead of him in the, it's... Yeah, I think Suezo can die. We save Protect for the plant.
Here I come. I'm done attacking. Here. Go ahead.
Damn. Okay, I am not drawing my win conditions, but I can still stall him by hitting him with a little kiss. And in case of win by damage, we want to damage the highest HP enemy. Suezo, give him the smooches!
I understand. Oh, that's my first kiss and it was through cards.
Hey, like, father man, where did you find this kid? Disgrace on his family name, right?
Guts down?
Yes, guts down.
This is the end.
I don't think he has anything that's... I don't think he has much that could hit all my cards, so... I'll burn the emergency retreat.
I'm drawing. I'm done attacking. Here. Go ahead.
This also forces him to waste more cards. In case I go for the stall win. Power int... Ooh, this could be good, actually. That could slow down his offense. But I could also slow his offense by continually just screwing him out of guts. This is the most attacky Stalbert has ever been, but I think I might be okay with that. Please, go ahead. I understand. Guts down? Yeah, I think we're gonna go for a win by damage here. So I can be aggressive with my resources. I'm drawing. Punch! I'll attack with Hanger. Is Hanger hangry? Or I suppose not, because Clanker. Failed? I'm done attacking. Go ahead. Oh yeah, busy time. I forgot about busy time. 0. Side roll. Okay, good. I needed a defense card for Suezo. I've already decided I'm not gonna win by mill. So... Oh yeah, I can offer a legit bit of, in case the certainly real, definitely true trivia fact from earlier was not good. People might not know where the TCG term mill comes from, so, let me channel my inner nerd emoji. Oh, can't be dodged. Horn. Does he have more? Okay, he's doing a combo for 1 damage. But, mill... And I think it might be called other things in other card games, maybe, sort of like, floodgates and stacks. But, oh, kick, is he going for lethal? He's going for lethal. This is why we saved it. Side roll away. Mill comes from a very old Magic card that was in one of the first few sets called Millstone, which was a card that you could tap. Basically, once per turn, you could use it to make someone put the top 2 or 3 cards of their deck into their graveyard. And I don't think it was intended as a win mechanic, but then people found ways to make that their way to win. Yep, per turn. Listen, the power level was a lot slower back then. Back in my... No, let's be real, that was even before my day. Ooh, Lick is a good one if I need to slow him down more. Let's burn these, because he's probably not going to be able to do anything on his turn. Which is good, we love that for him. I drew. Ooh, he has mango. Delicious mango! I haven't had a mango in a long time, actually. I do like them, but... about the only way I can get them around here is, like, dried. Which is, you know, good, but it's not the same. I could just try and assassinate one of his dudes. Just go for a casual one-shot. Fuck it, I ain't drawing my win condition cards. Just try to delete this idiot. Yes! I see. Hanger got KO'd. This is absolute... Well, I mean... I remember Team Bird had a No, wait. I need Protect in my hand. Team Bird had a lot of matches where it won by decking people out. So, you know, maybe Stalbert can win through offense. I don't have enough guts. Go ahead. That's because you're weak, Riot. You're pitiful. See also my fucking draws this game. This is the end. My turn. Ah. Meowman, hello. How goes? How goes? Been some time. Okay, I do remember how to shoutout. It's been a minute since I streamed. Hello, Naps. Hello, Meal. You were... Damn it, I saw what you were playing before I went live. But it already left my brain. I've been drinking a tiny bit. How did it go? How you doing? How's your Friday? Yeah, I dove into the nostalgia trap that is World of Warcraft Burning Crusade. Because I played that shit when I was in high school, and I'm like, oh, this is back when WoW was good. And I played it again, like, taking a week off of work. And, you know, I was fucking right, it was great! And my nostalgia was completely validated. And then ooh, evil blow, quite the powerful move. And then I went on a 5-day camping trip with my brothers and played lots of Magic the Gathering. Yes, we went camping to play Magic the Gathering. You may make your judgments now. They don't bother me. Anyway, Suezo is now dead. To me, and in actuality. Because that just makes him waste my resources. It was fun, because we were playing an actual Magic set, and not Universes Beyond. The unholy abominations that Hasbro keeps trying to shove down everyone's throats. It is indeed a hell of a drug. Yes, so I went straight from retreating from society to play Burning Crusade, to retreating from society to play Magic the Gathering. So, coming back to work this week was quite a sticker shock. It was like, oh no, wait, I have to do what? To continue to have, like, food? For myself and for the cats? What is this garbage? But it was quite a good time. Don't need food. Well, until you do, the kitties do absolutely need food. Top priority. An attack with Gary. Only 2 damage. Pitiful. Do better, Ryan. We do indeed live in a society. How have you been doing, Six? I've been doing quite well, though I felt like I was sleepwalking through a good bit of the week. But then we did raids last night in WoW, and that kind of like finally woke me up. Like, oh, alright, yes. Because work had just kind of beaten me down a bit, being like, ah yes, this is how I choose to make my living. Unfortunately. Thank you, Naps, for that voice redeem. God, this guy's gonna be like, I'm sitting on 7 guts and I'm doing nothing. Thank you for being part of the Mio raid, Yeti. I have to get ready. I'm gonna draw. God, this has been a miserable series of draws for this deck. I drew. Kick. Okay, we need to start defending here so that I can, like, draw other things and keep HP high. Oh, darn! I'm done attacking. Go ahead. Okay, I drew Mango, so healing is good. Recovery? I see. And then I just have to burn a card and pass. Yeah. Oh, the Matrix. Yeah, the plant thing is tankier than a rock golem. The rock golem's max HP is 8, the plant is 10. I don't get it either, 6. I really don't. The plant is just a fucking... No, actually, you know what it is? It's in-universe power creep. Golem was in the original game. Plant was not. So Plant is like a newer card. They're like, oh, we gotta buff up the stats. We gotta, like, have people play the new thing. They're already starting to fall victim to it. Ah, here we go. Here's our Sandstorm Toxic Stall strategy. The Arid Land. I didn't know you had such a skill. Attack monsters damaged by 1 after attack step due to Arid Land. He is now dead in 5 turns at most. Maybe he is salt. I guess? Maybe? Here. It does tick on me first, but because Plant exists, it's basically impossible for him to win. He doesn't have enough resources left. He wasted it all killing Suezo. Like an idiot! Failed? Evil Blow is a pretty good card, though. I'll attack with Gali. I could emergency dodge that. Yeah, I kind of don't need guts for anything. Yeah, fuck it. Just casually reduce that damage down to 0. Dodged! Ah yes, Golem. A well-known honeypot. You know, for the card freaks who want them thick boys. And you know, we gotta give the people what they want. Like, Let's get the view of that. Look at that absolute unit. Like, just a complete fridge. Thick Boys where? Right here on your screen at twitch.tv/edu.com/Vimber. How goes, Leah? Thank you for 37 months. Maybe I should actually drink water. Because so far, I had only been drinking booze. Hello, Fenric. Ah, lovely emotes. You're in the right place. Because we playing some Battle Cod. Back the beard, it's Friday night, hell yeah. Is water ever done for anyone? This is how we get Idiocracy, Slim. Do you want Idiocracy? Do you want to talk about what plants crave? I don't remember a lot else from that movie. But I remember young me very much liking it. Yeah, this is pretty good. I just kind of... If there was no attack here, then it means... I just kind of impatiently wait for my opponent to die at this point. Brondo, that's right. That was like the Gatorade stand-in. I drew. I'll use stab. You fool! I have defense. I hate that you're right, Leah. I hate that you're right. You can still block. I'm done attacking. I gotta be careful to make sure I don't deck myself, though. Though, he's certainly not being cautious in that regard, either. Yeah, we just burned Yodel, because I can't use it. Because Suezo is down. My turn. I'm gonna draw. If it comes down to this, here I come. Okay, right claw. Left claw. Combo. Okay, 3 damage. That's not nothing. And I can't do anything about that. That's fine. As long as plant remains standing. Ooh, Mango is dirty here. Yeah, unfortunately, Suezo kind of exists to get bullied in this team comp. So there's gonna be a lot of that, Fenric. No. Ryan is gonna deck himself out. And or die. I will look like an idiot. And really, isn't that what's most important here? Oh, this is fine. Blow away. I can stunlock his doggo. Oh, that's right. I have to choose someone to do the blowing away. Because for 2, Gali shouldn't really have much that's able to attack. So he just has to stand there and continue to die. And I love that for my opponent. This is the end. Golem's down, that's fine. Here. However, it is at the end of the turn, so we might be able to do something here. I don't have enough guts. 3 cards is guts. He's like, Hail Mary. He knows he's dead next turn. Oh no! I don't have enough to do Fainted. Oh, that would be so funny here. Oh well. How far can I go? I have a couple defense cards. I have defense against AoE. He should just perish here. Though he has 5 guts, so he might be able to pull off something. Barely. Left claw. Horn. Okay, he only has 2. Combo! I can do a partial block, and then he dies at end of turn. Oh, darn! You've drawn your last pathetic card. I'm done attacking. Stalbert wins by, well, it kind of did do something this time. I had to, like, burn through half my deck to get my win condition, which is unfortunate. This game really needs, like, a Demonic Tutor-esque card. Or, you know, if you're familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh!, basically every card in Yu-Gi-Oh! I use that for, like, cards that search for other cards. Why did I lose? Oh, I see. It's because you're bad, Ryan. Ryan, don't worry about that game. You just got extremely unlucky. Bad deck. So he's like, you were unlucky, and you're bad. Don't you think so, Elizabeth?
No, sir! That's wrong!
Ryan? Are you going to disobey me too?
Man, he literally just did a that's wrong. Can I do a Makoto Naegi? I'm kind of close to it anyway. No, sir. I didn't mean to... Father, please come to your senses. Ryan, you found something. Yes!
So what is it?
Vimbert was better than I was, and I thought I had been taking battle cards very seriously, but Vimbert is much more serious. I and Master Oswald...
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta get yourself a business degree. Hand out business cards instead of battle cards. Join the corporate grind, boy!
If anything, I would say that my deck brings despair. So, I'm a little... Well, I can't complete that joke because spoilers. Yeah, we did battle in a church. It's interesting, right? We both had somewhere in our minds that battle cards is just a game, but it is much, much more. But Vimbert is different.
I see your point. Say no more.
Father?
I'm sorry. I probably already knew it, too. Battle card has become a life-or-death situation. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's dial it back a little bit. I apologize, young lady.
No, I'm sorry. I was being so disrespectful.
That's fine. And thank you, Vimbert. Ryan, my battle card classes are going to be more serious than ever.
Yes, sir!
I have no idea what this guy's deal is. He's like, life or death? Bro, we are not living in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe. I am not sending people to the Shadow Realm. It needs a police investigation. Right?
Yes, just a moment.
Mail delivery. I need your signature right here.
Here you go.
Thank you very much.
Who is it from? Let me open it. It's from the MCA. We have an invitation to the tournament.
Oh, the Champions Cup. This is like for all the marbles.
Vimbert, this is it. Champions Cup is held at the end of this month. Let's all do our best and win the trophy.
Hello.
Hi, Master Pabs. We just received the invitation letter for the Champions Cup.
Very well. I thought it's about time. The key to our victory is Vimbert again.
Yes. Vimbert is now a much stronger player than last year.
Very well. I'm glad to hear that.
He has this deck that just sits there and lets opponents die without him doing anything.
It seems a little cowardly, but alright. I have a feeling that we will win this tournament this year.
Yeah, right? Like, I'm fine with a silent protagonist sometimes, like the Persona games do this really well, but like, to straight up just have me like be a featureless blob, like I'm the main character of like some harem romance visual novel, it feels real off. Like, at least give me like some generic like Ash Ketchum-esque, like, I don't know, give me something to work with for the player. It's an RPG, let me play a role! That's true, Brian, that's true. None-feeling vessel that is brought forth to play cards. That's like an SCP. Yeah, that you could make something from that. There's something there. One day a rift appeared in time and space in a darkness. The shape of a human, but with nothing there. Just simply started playing cards, so we just followed them. We assume this is a sign of the end times. That's straight up a Yu-Gi-Oh! Plot, and I love it. How goes, Brian? Me too.
Whether we win or not is entirely on your shoulders. Redacted did expunge redacted, everyone died. Exactly, that's exactly how the entry would be written. 100%. Put that in, God, my brain is always like Lethal Company, but that's not the game you played a lot, Brian, that I could not understand, that gave me the wonderful gun that killed everything. Lobotomy Corp, yes. I'm doing pretty good, because I just came back from a big old vacation. Playing World of Warcraft, and then playing cards. Fimbert and Q, go out there and do your best.
Yes.
Yeah, did the Magic the Gathering as part of a camping trip with my brothers, and it was a dang good time. So if I go back to the church, maybe I can fight the old man. He seems like he's like kind of the boss of the building. Oh.
This week, let's register for a practice match.
Wait, I can fight Pabs? I can fight Pabs? Have I been able to do this before? I don't remember. Also, can I just choose to not? Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. So if there's no, like, story battle to do, you can just back out and go someplace else. Neat. Have I done everything in Fire Dragon?
This place is dangerous. Evacuate now.
We won't. This is our place.
Yeah.
We ain't got no place to go except here. That is the way it is. I'm very sorry, but you must leave now. Yeah! Go home! Go home!
I'm saying this for our own good. These children must be spoiled.
What is going on? This is Arrow from Monster Training Ground Management Office. He says that Mount Kaulea is going to erupt any moment. This whole area is in grave danger. He wants everybody in this area to evacuate as quickly as we can. Volcano eruption? Metal Gear? Then we should all evacuate right away, Alphonse. Of course. Then again, we haven't seen any smoke, nor felt any earthquakes.
Alphonse is like, volcano? Seems like fake news to me. The heart of the cards will keep us safe. I don't know about that! So it is rather difficult to think that the volcano will erupt.
I'm suggesting that I am alive.
Well, this does sound fishy. How do you know that the volcano would erupt?
Well, no. That was terrible. If you live in battle cards, maybe I will tell you.
The kind man from the other day sold us volcano insurance, right?
That will be just fine. Let's start right now.
So is this guy gonna be like some Team Rocket-esque figure? Like, I was torn between, like,
Very nicely, sort of jolly voice.
or, like, just going, like, full, like, you know, British gentleman. I settled on Jowly, even though that's not, like, that's not his appearance, but I feel like it's his soul. And I am probably going to be proven completely wrong when he's like, okay, sorry, I just wanted to sell you volcano insurance, you got me. No cards, okay. Yeah, it's straight up the Witcher 3, like, hey, I know we just had an intense conversation about, like, your trouble with your wife and your dead daughter, but wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards. Do 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 do, and the banger music starts up. Ooh, his team is almost as thick as mine.
Let's not waste any time. Let's shot.
So I want to win by deck out here, ideally. I think I can get him with Mill. It's very similar. I am slightly tankier, but only barely. Complicated, yeah, those are bad because I've drawn them early. So, name of the game here is to just avoid damage as much as possible and draw, Final Breath or whatever it is.
It's my turn now. It's your turn.
His name is Arrow.
It's your go.
Okay, Nice Fight is good for Pure Stall. I don't know that I really need it. Also, I don't need Protect, because I now have defense cards for the team. I need to draw my win conditions here. So let's go a little aggressive with Gutsing.
I guess I'll get sheriffs. I'm drawing. Ghoulish, I'm finished attacking. It's your turn.
What would be funny is if his deck was also stall. He will be error. Ooh, Toxic Pollen is kind of perfect. Yeah, let me try and hit Plant so that I have a backup option available.
Well, it's an attack.
Okay, and his guts are down to 0. Which also helps because he's going to have to self-mill to replenish his supplies. I appreciate a good harum. Don't get the chance to do him much.
It's my turn now. I'm going to draw. Ghoulish. It's your turn.
He's not gutsing that much. I am legit worried that his deck follows the same strategy as mine. I mean, it'd be kind of like living in the Pokemon world, I guess. You'll be an outcast like Ryan. Ryan will come back leading an army of losers to try to defeat me.
It's your draw.
And they will all be crushed under Stalbert's heels. Yeah, I can continue to screw him out of resources, but he's only on 2?
I finished attacking.
Let me try and get resources and cards here.
I guess I'll get sheriffs. Going to draw. Ghoulish.
Yeah, bro does not attack. I think I'm fighting a stall deck with a stall deck. This is kind of terrible. Okay, Arid Land is kind of feasible now. Now that I've damaged this plant a little bit. Okay, no worries, Hearts. The VOD will always be there later. This might be a mistake.
Oh, wow.
He's probably like,
Shit. I was going to do that. Well done. I guess I'll get sheriffs. I'm going to draw. I'm finished attacking.
yeah, he doesn't attack. He does not attack. His deck is mine, but worse. Incredible.
And draw, well.
Icicle disaster.
Thank you for the follow, Mosier. And Mosier. 85, how about that? Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Oh, wait, I needed to heal there, damn it. Leaf Zero is a good one to keep in my back pocket. Gotta remember to heal next turn.
I guess I'll get sheriffs.
If he has healing, I could be cooked.
Come on. Do this.
He does not attack. That deck does not attack. I'm fighting a stall deck with a stall deck. This is terrible. Yeah, I stream. I had... I'm gonna... Yeah. I haven't streamed in a hot minute. But... I'm back at it now that, I've gotten some card playing, as the stream is evidence of, and some World of Warcraft out of my system. Partially.
Monroe.
Okay, lots of defense cards for the plant, which is good. Plant is like our queen. Yeah, if the plant lives, we win. That's what this comes down to here. I probably don't need to take the hits here, so I'll burn that. Because I would like to draw a defense card for Golem. If that is possible.
Come to me.
Power of the Sun. Okay, Toxic Pollen.
It's a combo.
And unfortunately, a combo I can't do anything about.
But, importantly, it's not hitting the plant. If plant lives, I win. It's as simple as that.
I'm finished attacking.
Like, the reason Golem is in this deck, aside from just having very high HP, is that Golem can take the hit for plant if I draw the right card. But mostly for the massive HP total, which is, you know, pretty nice. Kiss is no good. I don't need 2 Leaf Zeros.
You don't have enough guts, do you?
Indeed, I do not. Okay, have a good walk. I should be here for a hot minute. I have no idea how good my vocal fortitude is going to be, because I haven't done, you know, the non-stop yapping I do while streaming in a while, but should be still going when you get back. If not, please roast me.
I'm going to draw.
Okay, spend the guts to make me lose the guts.
Are you ready?
That's fine.
Do this. I'm finished attacking.
Yeah, this deck could be fearsome if you actually, like, put in some of the cards that I have. I know there's a mechanic, because I've run into it a couple times, where, like, the opponents can upgrade their decks if you fight them enough times, so I bet this guy is a menace when he gets an upgraded deck that works kind of like Stalbert does.
It's my turn now.
For now, he's just kind of ineffectual.
Come to me.
Oh, he has healing! You son of a... Look at that smug grin! I do not like my opponent's smug aura, chat. It mocks me.
I'll heal.
He even healed Plant. He knows exactly what he's doing. Yeah, his glasses are quite dumb.
I'm finished attacking. There's no turn.
Oh, okay, I did draw some offense here. Chop could just delete Plant. The enemy Plant. Well, no. Golem is dead in 2 turns. Golem is dead next turn, actually. So unless I burned all of my... Ooh, I could go super aggro and try to do this. That could be worth it. I'm just worried about how many mangoes he's got over there. Because my thought is I burn side roll, take the hit, and leave 0, leaving me with only a take the hit on defense. Then next turn I just try and one-hit what's left of his plant. That's a dumb plan? But I think that might be the move. He's like determined to keep his plant alive at any cost. Which is illegal. That's my thing.
I guess I'll get serious.
Smug, comma.
Come to me.
He can have the power of smug all he wants. I have the power of being an Eldritch card-playing monstrosity or something. What was the lore we made? Ooh, Lick is a good move too. Deny him resources. But it's more tempting to just go for the kill here. But, like, his deck has to do something eventually, right? It's just a shame I can't do both. Because both these creatures are falling. I mean, if I'm gonna attack, I may as well go for the kill.
Get that.
Plant!
Well, it's an attack.
It actually went through? What is he doing over there?
Uh-oh. I've got KO. I'm finished attacking.
With all the, like, reactivity the dialogue has, I'm surprised there's nothing for, like, both your monsters dying in the same turn. He's like,
2/3 of your team is dead. Interesting. I'm finished attacking. It's your turn.
Yeah, unless this PS5 has a miracle, we win this so easily. So very, very easily. Go ahead and draw your last pathetic cards.
Come to me. I won't attack.
Then you die and lose. So about that volcano insurance.
Let me tell you that you did well. Whew.
Okay, now talk.
Well, I lost. I guess I have to. I made up the volcano eruption story.
Are you saying that you were lying to the fire dragons?
I'm sorry.
Why did you lie to them?
You're receiving a large number of complaints from monster breeders who have come to Mount Korea to train their monsters.
Complaints? Metal Gear?
They say the monsters ignore their training schedules.
What does monster training have to do with Fire Dragon Group?
Fire dragons, especially the younger children, I think, they play with the monsters and or feed the monsters. So the monsters end up going home without learning any new skills.
This dude's like, imagine feeding your monsters. What kind of idiot would do that?
So the breeders asked you to do something about the children living here.
That's exactly what happened, young lady. I don't know what to say. I'm terribly, terribly sorry.
No, it is us who must apologize. After all, we were the ones who've been playing with monsters that have come here for training. I will make sure that it will never happen again. So please, let us stay here, just the way we have.
Certainly. I would greatly appreciate it if we can do that.
Also, I gotta say, this guy Errol here, best chin in the game so far. That chin could be dethroned, but that's a very strong chin. Damn good chin. Haven't had a lot of strong chins in this game. I recognize.
Everyone, listen carefully. From now on, do not approach the monsters in the training ground. Is that clear?
Yes, Alphonse. Will never happen again.
Crystal clear, leader. Thank you, everyone. Looks like you didn't have to lie after all.
Sure. Everyone, I will try to have a meeting and talk things over. Ooh, bureaucracy! That all excites me for... Wait, where are you going?
But yeah, what are my new cards? Is this guy mostly a Suezo man? Yeah, seems he's mostly a Suezo man. But I kind of already have all the cards I needed for Suezo. Ooh, Ensnare wouldn't be bad. Well, no, but that would override Arid Land, so that's no good. Okay, neat cards, but not...
Master Pabs, Vimbert, wake up, we're gonna be late! Champions Cup is going to start any minute. Hurry, we have to get to the BC Center right now.
I'm still sleepy. I'm ready. Let's go.
Alright.
Master Pabs, Vimbert, we made it for registration. Wow, there's a lot of people here today. After all, it is the biggest event of the year, you know. Oh, hi, Miller. Are you in the tournament too? I'm not sure. We're kind of late, and I don't know if we made it for the registration. In any case, I don't want to play with you guys until the finals. Well, thank you, Miller. I gotta go. My teammates are waiting for me. Good luck, guys. Thanks, you too.
I'm sure she's actually nicer than this, but I don't like Miller, so... I'm projecting that onto her because she's the closest thing for like a stand-in for me that I get because she actually gets lions.
Oh, hi, Espada. Oh well, I guess he didn't see us.
That's right. Card readers like him must be extremely focused right now.
That's probably it. Let's go and do our best.
definitely dropping a save before this starts. Also let people get back from being in ads. Because this is the big one. This is the one where I can get the Phoenix card, and there's no other way to get it. I must win this eventually to win the game, I guess. But I still don't have all the other monster cards, so... I feel like Stalbert is needed here. Teambert is good, but Stalbert is the new way. It is indeed the new way. With all my harumphing and such, the kitty has abandoned me, sadly. Oh yeah, Diva was here, for those who didn't get to see her. You got to see some of the worst camera work of my life, as I was, like, desperately trying to get her to hold still and be in frame. Because, you know, she went from, like, just basically passed out on my lap to, like, what? Things are happening? Humans moving a thing around? I'm like, Diva. Anyway, welcome back if you were in ads. This is the big one, the Champions Cup. If I win this, I get the Phoenix card. I'm probably not going to win this, but Stalbert's going to give it its best shot.
It's not all porn, I swear.
That's the real question, isn't it, Mushroom? Who is Vimbear? Thank you for 17 months. How you doing? Been a minute.
Well, this is the moment we have been waiting for, the Champions Cup. This tournament is held only once a year. This is, in fact, the biggest event of the year. Why do we hold it in March? A lot of people have gathered here tonight, trying to take a look at this special event of the year, down here at the BC Center. We have a wonderful guest tonight, as we always do. Chairman of the MCA, Mr. Waldorf. Good evening. I'm glad I could be here tonight. Thank you for coming, Mr. Waldorf. So, Mr. Waldorf, let me ask you this. This tournament will be fought between teams. How is it different from other tournaments where the individuals fight? First of all, team tournaments are different from regular tournaments because a group of 3 people fight against another group. Yes. So 3 people make up a single team. How do you determine the winner? One person from each of the teams will fight against each other. Of the 3 of these fights, the team to win 2 matches first wins. In some cases, the fight will be over before the 3rd person fights. I see. By the way, Mr. Waldorf, what are the prizes for the winning team? We have some great prizes for the winners. The winners will receive the monster card Phoenix, and also Phoenix skill cards. Those ranking 3rd or above will receive some Phoenix cards as well. I want everybody to do their best until the very last card. Absolutely. It is almost time for the card battles to start. Which group will go home with the winning prize, the Phoenix card? It's time to start the first battle of the Champions Cup. Wait a minute. Our team doesn't even have a name.
We have to come up with something quick.
Fimbert, you decide.
Make up something that sounds strong.
Interesting. I thought my name last time was gonna stick. I don't remember what I named the team bird. What should... Wait, voiced sound symbol? Wait, hang on. Oh, okay, what should the team name be? Beam Turt? I kind of like that. Plays off the theme. I think I'll go with that unless anyone else has any ideas. My naming powers have fled. It's Beam Turt.
Fimbert, did you show up to this tournament drunk?
No, not sharing in my flash. Oh, hey, Retro Group we're up against first. I have no idea who's on their squad. Oh, it's a team with Ryan.
Bimbert's having a stroke. Vim streams the birds.
I love that comic. Okay, so this is a group with Ryan in it, so we have to win. Q, of course, immediately takes an L, as is her wont, leaving me to fight Elizabeth, who is going to be very, very, very susceptible to an arid land. That's how I want to win against her, ideally. Unfortunately, I'm going first. Inadvisably soon after having dental surgery. Team Bert after dentist. But to be fair, my stall deck is fairly brain dead, so there's not a lot of strategy to it. You know, like the average Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Just get out big man and win. Sorry to any Yu-Gi-Oh players, just... the game has changed a lot back from when I played it, and it seems like unrecognizable. Oh, perfect. She went for Suezo first. I drew a... oh, uses more than 2 guts. Is it worth burning a dodge? No. Suezo, you get to get beat up for the team again. God, she comes out swinging right away. She has such a good speed deck. But it's so fragile. Because the thing is, I feel like the meta more favored decks like her back on the Game Boy Color game, where, like, the most HP anything ever had was, like, 7. You could burst things down really easily. But here, things are tankier. It leads to... oh god, what is this draw? Jesus. Alright, well, I'll try and slow her down a little. Okay, she had a dodge. Well, operative word was try. Yeah, there's apparently like a meme in Master Duel where it's like you play the game by just selecting all the cards that are lit up. Because it's kind of set up to be very, like... I don't know what the term is. Not like deterministic. Formulaic, maybe? Like, decks are just set up so that, like, you try to fit one highly specific play pattern. And, like, if you get your play pattern off, you win most of the time, is my understanding of it. Which is probably incorrect, and I'm probably missing a lot of nuance, but as someone who played Yu-Gi-Oh! Back when the only summoning mechanics we had were Tribute, Ritual, and Fusion, the game is a lot different. I miss kind of like, there was a little more back and forth in the old days, and like, you know, just like there is in Magic, there can be a lot of back and forth, and like there are still dramatic reversals in Yu-Gi-Oh! Obviously, because you can do so much in one turn that you can go from like brink of death to like, haha, I now win decisively. Which I guess is like the appeal of the modern game, from what I'm told, but man, it just seems way too swingy. I would get annoyed. These draws are complete dog water. If I don't draw one of my win conditions soon, she's gonna steamroll me. Headbutt. It might be worth a dodge. 4 is a lot of goddamn damage. No, I gotta save that for Plant. I gotta save that for Plant. Yeah! 5 summons, 3 Paragon. Yeah, there's so much text. That's my, like, issue, because I watch a YouTuber, what's his name? Simo, who does some, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff with a Magic the Gathering guy, so I'm like, oh, okay, I can, like, experience this through a similar lens. And it seems like there's so many Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards that, like, they could just, like, codify, like, a paragraph of the text on it, and have it be a word like, you know, Magic uses. Flying, Hexproof, Ward. The things where it's like 1 or 2 words, and it's like, okay, I know what that means. You can have some explainer text in parentheses, rather than, like, having to completely explain every added card mechanic on every card, and make the cards, like, kind of unreadable without, like, a magnifying glass. Okay, we drew Arid Land. Okay, she is now dead in 5 turns. So all I gotta do is hang on that long, and we win this. So, Golem now only exists to keep Plant alive. If Plant lives, I win. and she's gonna have a rough time taking out 9 HP, because she wasted her opener on Suezo. Normally, a good decision. Piercing damage and piercing damage only. Oh, yeah. I guess that... Yeah, that's weird that piercing is like that. Huh. Okay, headbutt on... Okay, the idiot is trying to kill one of my cards. What a moron! Yeah, 6. It's, have you ever played Magic the Gathering? Oh, okay. Yeah, so, like, Magic has, like... I'll take a common, like, creature ability. Like, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster might have, like, it might be, like... You have, like, the types. It might be, like, wind. And the monster card would say, like, this creature can direct attack your opponent if the opponent has no monsters on their side of the field with the wind attribute. If a monster has an opponent, monster on their side with the wind attribute, you must attack that monster. Whereas Magic, and attacks work a little differently in Magic, so that's not a perfect one-to-one. Magic would just say flying. Because in Magic, you don't attack individual cards, you attack the opponent, and the defender has priority and on, like, choice for how to block a thing or take it to face. So, like, flying in it, and it's, like, even logical. You have, like, a bird or something, it flies over things on the ground cannot attack, cannot block things that are in the air because they fly over them. But a flyer can block a flyer. So, Magic does that with one word. Makes for much more aesthetically pleasing cards in the rules text. I gotta tell ya. It can lead to issues. Particularly if you take a long break from the game, and they've, like, added a bunch more keywords, and you're like, wait, what is any of this? But if you keep up with the game even a little bit, I think it's a much better system. Anyway, I need to stun lock. Yeah, Magic is also much longer, generally speaking. So who do I stun with Complicated? I feel like the big threat is really the Benui. Because the Benui has, like, self-damage hits that could chunk me for a lot of hit damage, so I'll stun the Benui. Although, I will say, even after all the, like, praise I just lavished on Magic, I would not recommend the game right now. Just because, literally, like, over half the sets, the new cards they're putting out this year, they're trying to make it like Fortnite. Like, there's a set that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's a set that's Star Trek. And, like, I like Star Trek, and I'm gonna die mad about there being Star Trek Magic the Gathering cards. No, I'm not, Leah. I'm very not.
I'm from the old days. Magic had its own story and lore. It sucked and we all ignored it and we liked it that way.
Yeah, Final Fantasy said they have fucking SpongeBob cards. I'm an old man yelling at a cloud at this, but I will never stop yelling at that cloud. But oh, I feel that 6. Like, I felt the Yu-Gi-Oh! Urge, so was it Eternal Duelist Soul 6? Because that game was the shit, and that's the one that I emulated on my own time. Hey, I've been around long enough, I know what banding does, Leah. Banding's not even that complicated of a mechanic. It's just really bad, so they never reprinted it. But it's also really fun. If you play Magic in some of, like, the formats like Commander, you can reach way back into the history, and you can pull out a janky, like, keyword that no one's ever heard of. Like horsemanship. What is horsemanship, you ask? It's like flying, but only things with horsemanship can block things with horsemanship. Cards that have horsemanship have not been printed in approximately 20 plus years. Mushroom, why do you use words that you know will hurt me? Yeah, I forgot about Graft. Ooh, blow away. Okay, perfect. I can stun more. I think the kitty is more her focus, so I'll stun the kitty. Because they hurt me too. Fair enough, fair enough. Fainted is a good move. I'll try and save that for next turn. Though I might have to burn my emergency dodge, which would be bad. Because she's on 5 guts. She has to be able to mount an offense. There's no way she can't. Man, 2 damage brings me down to parity with her. I have to emergency dodge. This fucking sucks. Don't have anything else. Don't have anything else. Okay, okay. I'm still winning the damage race, but barely. If I don't draw defense, I am dead. Why? Okay. Emergency tactics time. Dump the hand. Oh god, she wins. Well, maybe if Pabs and Q hadn't put all the weight on my shoulders. So we got knocked out round 1. I won? Did you fight against me with your best? Not my best draw, that's for fucking sure. Or, wait, is there a loser bracket? Or am I just done? Wow, look at all the NPCs fighting. I would be paying close attention if I were still in the running. There's a loser bracket in, like, the regular tournaments, I think. Maybe Copium? Maybe Copium? Oh, I forgot about the junior FD team. Oh god, Butcher! I forgot about Butcher's hair! It's all coming back. No, there's no loser bracket, they're just... okay. Proceeding to match X. I'm half tempted to reload, but... I kind of do need to shore up the deck anyway, so it's fine. I'll just come back once they announce the winner. This is like in-game me just like ignoring all pretense and being like, yes, I did show up drunk, what you gonna do about it? And like drinking himself to passing out in the corner. Hello, Tankadoo. How goes? How goes? Happy Friday! Wow, the Blue Wolves won. Blue Wolves wins the tournament. The Blue Wolves, the Phoenix card as a grand prize. Wait, did I skip a word in there? Mr. Waldorf, what do you have to say about that? We had some very good battles tonight. And then there was whatever the hell Beam Turt was doing. I'm doing pretty good. Coming off a very restful break. It's payday. I've got a little drink on my desk. I'm playing some cards and not spending money to do it. Life's alright. How about you? Blue Wolves was a well-balanced team. I am sure they will do great in the next tournament as well. I'm sure they will. Blue Wolves was good. What makes them stand out from other teams? Here's what I think. Though their battle card skills were superb, the most important factor must have been their teamwork. Period. Their teamwork. In this format where it's a series of individual matches. I don't think Mr. Waldorf knows what he's talking about. Yes, of course. Thank you for joining us tonight, Mr. Waldorf. We will see you again in the next year's tournament. Until then, goodbye, everyone.
Too bad we couldn't make it this time. We still need more monsters in our hands to win the tournament. We can get all the monsters besides the Phoenix. We might be able to win the tournament next year. Before the tournament next year, we will try to gather as many monster cards as we can. Okay, so this might be the game outright signaling, like, hey,
you're not winning this tournament unless you get all the monster cards. Like, maybe Pabs would, like, throw.
Yes, Master Pabs.
Like, certainly, all Q does is throw, but... Well, it's fine. Sometimes in card games you get some bad beats. That's just how it goes. Let me keep grinding the... Nope. There are no more matches to do. Okay. Farm is just back to base. Is there anything new at the church? Nope. What about the live house? No. Restaurant?
Hello.
Oh, howdy, folks. Today is a bad day. You better leave.
What happened?
We've got some unwanted customers. They're not gonna quit until they win all the cards. But they started with an agreement, so I can't stop them.
Is it? Oh, hello, Q. And you're Vimber. So we meet again. What an honor. Are you still playing dirty? How rude. I never played dirty before. Besides, today I just came to watch.
Gee, Q, do you know these people?
Well, kind of. I hate you!
Well, she didn't have anything that good.
Oh, done already? You want to play with this young man?
Hey, Isabella. You should take a break from wasting my time. No more wimps.
Oh no, Zevla, you better watch out. These kids beat me once. They're not that easy. Besides, if you win, you can get a critical card. Right, dear. What are you going to bet? I don't want to get tricked again. Interesting. Let me see. If you win, I will give you a monster card. How about a Naga? That's fine. But if we win, are you sure we can have Naga?
Sure. I mean, I already have this monster card, so... This is just kind of to advance the story, quote-unquote. I need more monster card unlocks. Actually, let me, like, check real quick. How many am I missing? Golem is in use in the other deck. I need this one, this one... Oh god, there's so many. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... There... I don't... No, I have Mew. I don't have Durahan, that's 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 18... How long is this game? I feel like How Long to Beat, lied to me. Well, whatever. Manola's kind of sweet. It's just, it doesn't fit super well into my strategy. Or I'd probably be like, I kind of need Suezo for like the, congrats on beating the tutorial, right? Either that or maybe there's like a... Wait, you know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen the fusion monsters from the Game Boy Color game. I bet that's post-game. I bet that's post-game. You can unlock the monsters that are like a hybrid of like Pixie and the Naga person. Really, it's peak character design. Monster design, whatever you want to call it. Give me a minute. How's this? Lick is bad early game. Blow away is worthless early game. Man, that's kind of a bad... This is kind of a bad draw in general. Well, my turn. Okay, that's fine. How that? This and... It's Gut Step next. Okay, I could maybe beat him easily by milling. Go ahead and draw. Or I could start the Arid Land clock next turn. Yeah, I think that's my move. Is that okay? Here. Draw.
This and
100 blows! This will not be dodged.
100 blows.
Nope, that's fine. Suezo exists to get punched in the face and die. Also, I find it interesting that, like, the edgy boy uses, like, the cute Kato. Is this the Gap Moe that they speak of?
Your turn.
It's time for Toxic Stall!
What? What? Oh, that.
Admittedly, it's not the greatest clock right now, because his Naga's on 8 HP, but maybe I can nudge that along with some lucky draws.
My turn. 5 cards. I won't attack. Your turn.
Like, even just a tail slap would make a huge difference. Damn, don't have enough guts. Well, alas, poor Suezo, I hardly knew you.
Is that okay?
Yep. No, if I save it, I'm not gonna have the guts to use it. No, burn all 3.
Here. Yo. Evil shot.
That's a lot of goddamn damage. I'm tempted to emergency dodge, but I'd probably better save that for plant. Sorry, Golem.
Wait. It's Mew.
Am I letting Golem die already? Yeah, fuck it. Golem's not important.
Now.
It is indeed. Did you change your name on Twitch? I don't think it was like that before. But how goes, Jess? I return from the wilds of Nevada. Uh-huh. We gatekeeping girl bossing today, I see. Okay, he's definitely gonna, like, charge up next turn, and then I can burn a Fainted. So let me do a blow away, because Hitty is the only one that's gonna be able to attack. So therefore, I force him to build up guts, and then I just waste him. Gatekeep war crimes, hell yeah. I'm also doing good, though. Going back to work after having, like... Let me actually, like... How... Yeah, because I took the day off on the 6th, and I didn't go back to work until Tuesday. That's a cool 9 days where I wasn't working. Felt pretty goddamn good. No, Nevada was, like, nice and mild. It was, like, It was, like, 63 degrees Fahrenheit during the day, which I think is, like, mid-20s C. We, like, barely dipped into freezing temperatures here today. But yeah, now is the time where, like, you want to visit the desert because it's super mild. It gets quote-unquote cold at night, but that is just, like, it hovers, like, 10 to 15 Fahrenheit degrees above freezing, which is not a big deal at all. Though my little brother, who's been living down in Arizona for, like, 5 years, is like,
Oh god, I'm freezing! Tim, you're just wearing a hoodie, are you okay?
they were, like, turning on, like, a propane heater. I'm like, what are we doing? I'm sweating here. Krashimi is weak. He has forgotten the old ways. But it's fine. I would be just as much of a baby if I had to endure the heat that he deals with on the daily. Ooh, I could also clock damage and deny him guts, which is probably better? But if this gets dodged, I'm just out a card. Yeah, I think I go for the guaranteed guts loss here. What? What? Oh, that.
Guts of both players reduced to 0. Is that okay? Here. Yo. Too much in either direction ain't good for me. I, like, thrive when it's cold. Like, I feel like I'd gotten a little bit of seasonal affective disorder between, like, the end of winter having, like, no goddamn winter and being in the desert. Because, like, today I went walking out in, like, just a hoodie. It was, like, there was a little bit of snow falling. I think it was, like, a couple degrees above freezing. I was like, even this is good. Hell yes, hell yes. But everyone with actual winter is just, like, mentally, like, screaming at me. Or screaming at the screen. But I love winter, and I don't get enough of it here. I'm too far south. Okay. Okay, okay. Nice. Leave 0 is good. That's my desperation move. And I have take the hit. And dodge. Okay. We are set. We chillin'. Hell yeah, anti-hero. Yeah, where you were before, it's like, you got a lot of very mild winters, but where you are now, yeah, that's real winter for sure. Like, if my job didn't require me to stay local, because even though I work from home, I have to stay local, which is kind of bullshit, but whatever. I would be, like, looking into, like, a cheaper place up north, because I'm like, I need that winter. I need it in my bones. I have a very healthy relationship with, the weather. We're very happy together. Anyway, let me try and hit his snake person. How many? Oh, it went through, you idiot! Guts down. Okay, 2 of his monsters are dead on his turn, and he'll be left with 1 card on 1 HP. I win this so easily. 10-foot snowbank. Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. I miss shit like that. It's like Touchdown but anime. Then how would you explain Travis Touchdown? Beloved hero of the No More Heroes games. Is this enough? Ready for Hot Girl Summer. No. No, I don't want summer. Ooh, healing. No. Recovery. Here. I feel like summer is going to be very hot, and I'm going to be very miserable. And I'm going to just, like, continually run my swamp cooler and hide in the basement. I like that. Sleazeball Spring. Let's make that a thing. Okay, fair, Leah. Fair. Mach Ray! That would win you the match, but I have emergency dodge to avoid all damage. Okay, dodge. It's Gut Step next. Bimbert is the winner. Stalbert wins by doing very little. You had a good draw, didn't you? I think you'd win 8 games times out of 10 with your team. Boob sweat maxing? Maybe. Here you go, Monster Card Naga. This looks real. It is real. I'm not a crook like the other members. My Zevla, like I am a crook. You did lie to us last time, you know. You said you were going to give us your Mew. You still can't get over it? Well, 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 what a stubborn girl. Okay, dear, why don't you come to Nelson's house? That's where we practice. I will bet my Mew in battle with you. Really? Yes. I don't want you to keep spreading bad rumors about me. Does that make you happy? Okay. Anyway, new card. I don't think this... Oh wow, Evil Shots kind of goes crazy. If I was going for a more, like, swingy Death Trap? Oh, okay, that's neat. Still just, like, having to use Guts to use as many skill cards as you want, that feels like a trap.
I don't actually help around here.
Isabella told us what a Nelson residence is. Moving the menu can be used to move to a place. Vimbert, let's check the place out.
Let's do... didn't mean to go into cards. Let's do just that. Ooh. Hang on. Let the music cook. Hell yeah! Was like, please, give us a little funk on it. And they did.
Excuse me.
Huh? Don't I know you? Man, I know you.
Hi, how are you?
It was the finger
What?
I found in the wallet. It felt heavier than a normal finger. Quite bizarre.
We were walking, without a warrant into a real den of evil. Having to run this one off the books. Q, my partner, had agreed to go with me, even though I just had to take this gang down. A couple days before retirement. She came with me. She's a good girl. Learned the tricks from the best. Me. At least as best as my shaky gun hand can allow with my drinking problem. But it's fine. Took a few shots to steady myself. Take the edge off. As we walked in, I glanced in my trench coat at the flask in my coat pocket, but no. I'd had enough. Now it was time for business. And a little bit of pleasure. Hopefully both. We were greeted at the door by one burly individual. He knew me before. We'd had some dealings where I'd looked the other way. It was back in those days where I don't really talk about, back when the department ran things a little less cleanly than they do. Hugh was innocent. She didn't know about these times, so I hoped I'd be able to convince him to let us pass. But he still greeted us with a,
What the heck are you doing here? Doesn't matter. I'm glad you came, kid. Today's gonna be my revenge day.
seemed old favors. Didn't count for much with this one. Though he was graying a little bit at the temples, trying to conceal his receding hairline with that ridiculous hairband. He'd been around nearly as long as me. So I knew he had some tricks up his sleeve. And there's a saying, beware an old man, a profession where most die young. I knew that applied to this one. He may not have had the smarts, but he had the muscle and the survival instincts to make up for it. We could be in for some trouble here. That's not our... Hugh still thought she could talk her way out of this. She didn't recognize that look in his eyes. That look of a stone-cold killer who'd focused on a target. I motioned to her to get ready. Draw her little pea shooter she insisted on carrying. She kept using standard department issue. I kept trying to set her up with a proper hand cannon. But that's the trouble with the newer generation. They want to do everything by the book. They inherit the bad parts of the book along with the good. There's something in there, I think.
The Hadella! Therefore Isabella!
Who's that? What's the other one? Russian. So, this was probably some kind of underboss. Never seen him around. He had the teeth that sort of made you want to punch him in immediately. Maybe I was about to get the chance, but I needed to play it cool. We no longer outnumbered the enemy. And with what I knew that their doorman could do, I needed to keep things a little cool.
Call me leader, didn't I tell you? Yeah, sorry, Gustav. Oh, I mean later. Isabella, alright?
Not a good sign that he knew about Isabella. She was my ace in the hole if this all went south. I had her on a rooftop across the way, with her scope keeping a watch on the place. Q didn't know about her. She still thought we were doing this on the chief's orders, or at least with his permission. But, well, her eyes might have to be open to the world a little bit.
Thank you, Leah, for that voice redeem. Yeah, that's the boss, apparently.
Ricadilla, get Isabella.
Alright.
My, thank you for coming all this way. Sorry, Vihadella, they are my guests.
Hey, kids. Let's play again sometime, huh?
You don't have to tell me, dear. You want me to bet my Mew and play a game, right?
Yes.
Well, shall we begin?
I'm assuming it's gonna be the same as the rest, where, like, if I lose to her, I can just keep playing her, but just in case, because she's been a little tricksy before. I think that, like, the guy who greeted us was one of the first people I fought in the game, and he took like, a good, like, 5 wins off Team Bird. He's responsible for a lot of the bad marks on my collective record. Anyway, sorry, I missed something about Fern? She look for Fern, still want to be kick Snover. Aw. Kinda wish we were playing Bucktooth Man, but oh well, can't have everything. Besides, Q wants her revenge. Okay, we want to arid land her to death. I know, right, Slim?
Please take it easy on me.
Oh. Remove the right... Jeez, that sounds pretty serious. Doggy gonna be okay? Aw. Brand new wheelchair. Great. She does indeed use Manic Pixie Dream Girl. It is a great shame that Pixie does not fit in the Stalbert deck. Like, I would use her if I could. Because, you know, there's a little something there for everybody. Wings, horns, bikini, she got the grippers out. What more do you want? A lot of thigh. Anyway, I'll stop being horny about a card. Nice fight. Actually, nice fight might go kind of hard if I need to, like, stall. Yeah, let me burn busy time. Yeah, I know one of my cats had to, like, he didn't have to get his leg removed. It just had to be in a cast for a long time. But he got on just fine, just, like, thumping along. I feel like, you know, they're just spending so much of their time on that game that, like, they need to expend their pervert energy somewhere because they're sleeping at the office. Aw. Keep her forever. I mean, would that be a possibility with the wheelchair, maybe?
I won't attack. This is okay. It's your turn, Vimbird.
She didn't even use a period at the end of her sentence. What a slut. Yeah. My older brother, actually, he just finally got convinced by his wife after, like, I think 7 years of his wife trying, they're going to get a dog. Because it's like, I don't want a dog, I don't want any pets, no dogs. And she's just apparently just, like, worn on him enough where he mentioned something and I'm like, oh, that'd be great for the dog. And he just like, my brother, an immensely patient man, like literally an ordained, like, minister. And he's like, don't bring up the dog right now, Vim. I'm like, okay, alright. We stand women's wrongs? Absolutely we do. This is not a great draw, though. I really wish I could get the nice fight going. Ah, it's fine. Let me draw into some of my win conditions. She's probably gonna hit Suezo because they always go for Suezo first. But if Suezo dies for the cause, that's fine. Oh! She is attacking with Mill! Okay. Okay. This works, actually. Okay. Alright. Sure, I'm already... Oh, but I discarded my busy time. Is this fine? We're even. Ooh. I might want to override this with Arid Land, depending on when I pull that. The entire class rides on this battle. Sure, sure. Well, I have to discard my whole hand because of her card, so I might as well get something out of it. How daring. Okay. Have a good time, Jess. Thank you for dropping by. Arid Land has Arrow. I don't think it does. I'll attack using Mew. Oh, she's using Mew for what I use Suezo for, to deny me all my guts. That's a really good move. And then... I finished attacking. Okay. Okay, I didn't realize she was also a stall deck, so I have, of course, drawn my copy of Close Up, but... she could work for the KGB, you never know. You know, according to Vladimir Putin, there is no such thing as an ex-KGB agent. Which is just a terrifying quote. And her Suezo is licking my Suezo to death. Many such cases. Oh, I did go first. Am I cooked just because of that? Oh my god, there's Arid Land and I can't use it. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. I think I might just be cooked. Now that I know she's stall, rather than attack, it might be a better move to fight her with Team Bird, rather than Stall Bird. Or Stallbird could work, I just need to, like, save my cards, but she's really good at denying me resources. So, this is a kind of a rough match. She licked my Suezo till I beam. Sure. Maybe... do I have any other event cards that could override the shit she has going on? I don't think I do. I think I burned them all already. Yeah, I'm gonna just narrowly lose this. Oh! I can try a chop. Let me go for the one hit. Because she has no defense. Oh, you're attacking. Go ahead. Oh no, Suezo got KO'd. I should probably have crushed the kitty. But Suezo also has cards that, do guts down, so... As does... Yep, this is why. This is why. She is pure mill, because she's using all three monsters that can get rid of guts. But whereas I go for, like, a defensive mill, she goes for an offensive mill. Very interesting to see in action. It's pretty goddamn good deck, I'm not gonna lie. But now that I know that's what she's doing, like, I can just get rid of minimal cards on the rematch. That's probably the maneuver here. God, she has so many ways to just deny guts. It's very... Oh, okay. I did have one more event card. But it's too little too late now, so... Alas and alack, we are forced to ball. Oh, blow away. Who's stunning? Golem is stunned. That's so bad. Because Golem is the only one with real... 2 of them in a turn is brutal. Oh my god. This woman is a boss fight. Jesus. Yeah, I'm stun locked and can't do anything this turn. Jesus. Wait, no. Don't I win? Don't I win this? Yeah, cause yeah, she's doomed herself. Okay. Yeah, cause I dropped a 5 on my turn, she has to discard. I pass turn to her, and she loses. She guaranteed her own loss. What was your plan here? What are we doing? Alright, go and lose.
Are you going to draw?
Thanks for handing me the win, question mark? I don't want to fight you anymore if I can help it, Isabella.
This is the end. At least I didn't lose by KO. Okay, dear, practice is over. What? I didn't say you can have the card after 1 round. Get ready for the 2nd round.
Give it up, Isabella.
What? Gustav.
I've been watching. These kids are real. Kids, do you want to fight with me this time?
Yes?
Hey, Isabella.
Sorry. I didn't want to lose. Here you go. Mew card. Take good care of it. Thank you.
Kids, you want monster cards, right? One will be ready when you come next time.
Okay, we will see you then.
Yeah, it was just not... I guess I have emptied most of my drink. I was like, oh no, I've lost, when the whole time I was fine. Because she had, like, no ability to deal damage. I'll kill him with mail!
Yes, just a moment.
Mail delivery! I need your signature right here.
Here you go.
Thank you very much.
Who is it from? Let me open it. It's from MCA. We have an invitation to the tournament.
Plant, Hanger, Dino, and Gali. I have all of those, I think. Not sure on Hanger. I'll have to double check. At least his teeth need to die. But his teeth might be his phylacteries. You never know. The Premium Cup. Okay, so end of the month tournament. Do I have Hanger? If not, we're gonna ball in the A rank. Or if I do, rather. I do. Okay, I'm going straight to A rank then. I'm sure that will go just fine. Ha 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 ha. Oh. I can't fight a new person? Okay. Interesting. Anything new at the restaurant?
Hello.
Hey, howdy, folks.
Oh? Who are those people over there playing cards?
Yeah, there's so many more monsters, Six. They expanded by a lot.
Oh, them. They are my new regulars. They say they came to spread battle cards in the East. You want me to introduce you to them? Yes, please. Hey, Berksy, folks. You want to come here for a minute?
Yes? What is it? Oh, you are Q and Vimbert, though.
Yes. Do you know us? Vimbert and Q are getting famous, eh? Oh, really? You think so? Wow, you were right. Vimbert and Q.
Oh god, what's wrong with your eyes?
Are you sure? Oh, they're real.
Hi, nice to meet you. Oh, hi, haven't we met before? I don't think so. I think this is the first time we've met. Why do we have the same voice? Oh, really? Would you like to play battle cards with us? Yes, please. Thank you very much.
Can we watch you play? We won't disturb you. Yes. Watch. Watch.
Sure, no problem.
I want to see more of Bug-Eyed Guy. He's my new favorite aside from the tournament announcer. Anyway, I continue to have faith in Stalbert. Only lost twice. You know, not counting getting completely demolished in the tournament. I don't think that counted on my win-loss. Which, you know, that's just fine. Jody! Jody! I'm stepping on out in outer space. Okay. We want to go for the arid land.
Pleased to meet you. I'm getting nervous.
Arid land, because their cards do not have a lot of HP. Okay, early game tail slap ain't bad. I really like the environment cards that they introduce in this version as well. It adds a lot more strategy to the game.
It's my turn.
And I think that, like, the kind of dungeon crawling mechanics they got rid of are... I'm fine without those. It always seemed kind of janky in the first game.
Here I come. Here. Go ahead, Vimbert. Huh?
Ooh, or I could win through No. Hold out for the correct win condition. And instead, let's just annoy with, Toxic Pollen. Who to attack? I generally default to Banui as the most dangerous.
No! I dodged.
Okay, well... Easy come, easy go. Easy go.
It's my turn. I'm going to draw.
Okay, doll.
I can do this, can't I?
I don't know, can you?
Here I come. Here.
She's not really attacking even when she's on 6. Makes me worried that this is also a secret stall deck.
Is everything a secret stall deck? Answer me, game. I must know.
Leaf Zero's more a desperation card. I'll burn that as well. I need to draw arid land.
I'm going to draw. Here. Go ahead, Vimbert. Huh?
Ooh, I can go for a big hit. Or I could... No, 3 Guts down doesn't do much. Yeah, let me just go for the... Let me try an Unga Bunga. Surely she wouldn't have a second defense card for her bunny, right?
No!
Wow. Oh, she used her emergency dodge, though. That got rid of all her guts, so that is just as good. That is just as good for me. I'm fine with how that played out.
It's my turn. I'm going to draw.
Okay, she keeps using, like... She keeps using Substitute. I don't think you understand that you're fighting Koga here. Or Janine. I think that's the name of his, like, kid who takes over for him in Gen 2. It's been a minute.
I'm drawing. I'll use this, and then... I can do this, can't I?
Hera's computing. That bunny is a computer.
Here. Go ahead, Vimbert.
Is she just all on defense? I could nice fight. But she's not really coming at me with a lot of offense, so I don't think I need to worry about that. Just need to keep drawing through my deck till I pick a win condition.
Wow, that's scary. I'm drawing. I'll use this, and then...
Okay, so she does have attack cards in her deck. I was really wondering.
If I only had that. Here. Go ahead, Vimbert.
Okay, she's starting to slow down a little bit.
Oh, was it my turn?
No! Okay, again, Nice Fight gets me squat. Though a side roll is a good draw. I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. Okay, last trump. Stack trump is good as an anti, mill mechanic.
Can you wait for just one more minute?
No, said the purely defensive deck. This hand is really good. I need you to attack so that I can, use these. Because I don't want to get rid of them. Oh my god, stop using the Pokédoll.
Here. Go ahead, Vimbert.
Oh my god.
Oh, is it my turn?
Okay, I definitely don't need retreat in my hand. Maybe I definitely don't need to take the hit. Golem can play bodyguard if need be.
I'm going to draw.
Okay, a 1 damage.
Help.
What do you need help against?
I move forward a little. I'll use this and then, go ahead, Vimbert. Can you wait for just one more minute?
No. Ooh, busy time. Oh yeah, because I've absolutely burned a close-up as Guts, so... Yeah, why don't I... keep burning cards here?
I'm going to draw. Here I come.
Because I can just turn all my Guts back into deck.
Can I call timeout?
Okay, here we go, Arid Land.
What to do, what to do? What happens if you use that?
You start to perish.
Are you done already? Wow, that's scary. I'm gonna draw. Here I come.
Alright, let's have her waste her effort. No, I can't use that. Sure. Do a protect.
Yes?
And that still deals self-damage, which is good for me.
For now. Here I come.
Yeah, slowly tick down your monster's life.
Can you wait for just one more minute?
Ooh, I can apply Tongue to Benui. That's probably a good move. Just speed up the clock. Oh my god, I could go for 2 one-hit KOs. Ooh. Yeah, let me try and bait out the defense by opening with Chop.
What to do, what to do? I'm in trouble.
Okay.
Hair got KO'd. No!
Okay.
Good!
Tongue was dodged. And dodge brings her guts to 0. So that's still good for me.
Here!
I don't think I need complicated. Busy time is now worthless because I went on the offensive.
Yes! I'm drawing. If I only had that, I need to store some guts.
You don't have time to store guts, Lassie.
Huh?
Oh, wait! Oh my god, Slim, you're so right. Right up front. There's our man in Arid Land. In his... kilt? I'm unsure what that is. Arrow lore, indeed. The man likes his summer. You know, we've had hot girl summer. What about hot arrow summer? More like hot arrow ace summer, am I right? Hurry.
I'm drawing.
What is Arrow doing? He's vibing. He's moisturized, he's in his lane. He's uncomfortably moisturized, actually. Mofo reflects the sun. Anyway, Suezo is now dead. Let's speed the clock up just a little bit for her.
What to do? I'm in trouble.
Okay.
You're terrible.
I may be terrible, but I'm also a victor. Now draw your last pathetic card, Jody.
If I use this here, I need to store some guts.
But you don't have time, because you're dead. Stobart wins by doing several things. And that was such an overwhelming victory that, oh, well, I'll let it get back to where there's, like, music.
I lost.
I thought you would have more there. I'm gonna take a quick break, use the restroom, and then I'll return with more cards. Hope you'll stick with me. It is good being back, I gotta say. I had missed streaming a little bit. I was worried that I was gonna be like rusty, but truly it's like riding a bike. I mean, I've been doing this how many years now? Be back in a few, everybody. Okay, I'm back. My controller disconnected though, so give me a sec. Also, of course, after her running and hiding somewhere, Diva appeared out of nowhere and stole my chair, so I had to, like, deal with her screaming bloody murder as I picked her up so I could put her immediately back down on my lap, and she's very upset about it.
Vimber, thank you very much for playing with me.
Oh, I see myself. Vimbert is really strong. Me next, me next.
Sure, next time we come back, we will play. Now let's see the new cards we've acquired.
Yo-Yo. Okay, that's kind of a bad card. Dodge still give half damage. This could be used when the life point is 2 or under. Could or must? I'm assuming that means must. Because sometimes the translation or the description, or maybe both, can be a little dodgy. Laser, burst cannon, dodge program, must use discards. True vision. Just power. Okay. A lot of defense cards for the bot. Which is tempting, but I'd rather just go for, like, raw HP. I think that's the move. I also was getting pinged from a few different directions and had to answer those while it was up. I think there might be yet another one. No, okay. But for now, there's a tournament to win. Benelet, register. We're going straight for the A rank, the Premium Cup. I have no idea what Premium Cup entails. We'll find out. I probably knew at one point, you know, before I took like 2 weeks off the game. This is the moment we have been waiting for, the Premium Cup. All the chosen ones have gathered here at the BC Center tonight. We're expecting some really exciting battles. We have a wonderful guest tonight, as we always do. Chairman of the MCA, Mr. Waldorf. Good evening. I'm glad I could be here tonight. We're glad you could make it, Mr. Waldorf. So, Mr. Waldorf, let me ask you this. Who do you think is going to win tonight? Well, now that's a tough question. This time I would have to choose Alphonse. I see. Alphonse has some impressive records from the past tournaments. By the way, Mr. Waldorf, the winner of this tournament will receive cards as the prize. That is right. The winner will receive 2 monster cards and some skill cards. Ooh. The prize is not just for the first place. Those ranking 3rd or above will receive prizes. Want everybody to do their best until the very last card. Absolutely. It is almost time for the card battles to start. Who is carving his name in history? It's time to start the first battle tonight. Okay, so I really want to win this one if I can manage. 2 monster cards at once is kind of a huge boon. Though, it's entirely possible that it could just be duplicates of what I already have, which would be pretty lame. But this might be worth reloading over if I get rolled here. Ooh, that... Okay, so I want to try to win through mill here, I think. Which I have not been doing lately. So I gotta shift back to, like, the original focus of the deck here. I need to focus on early defense, making Mataro waste a lot of their cards. Oh my god, and I already have a close-up. Okay. That's huge. That's huge. So burn these 2, then next turn I can Toxic Pollen. I can work my way up to close-up. And hopefully just through natural play patterns, I'll be put ahead. Okay, yeah, they're already burning more than me. Not by much, but a little. And that little bit could make all the difference. I'm kind of hoping it will. I feel like Pixie doesn't have a lot of ways to dodge, so this is the most likely way for it to go through and waste guts for the enemy. Damn it! Well, Took a gamble and it did not work. Okay, she's doing a drain all my guts when I have 1 guts. That's certainly a choice. Okay, sorry. I have to answer this real quick. Okay. Okay, some lick. It's no good. It's unfortunate because I have to charge up so that I can start to force milling. Because I'm definitely not going to win by Arid Land. But this means I can be way more able to just face tank damage. Yeah, burn Toxic Pollen and I guess defense? Just because that's a little more versatile. Keep Side Roll. Side Roll's great. I always want that. Oh, she's going... Matora's going for Arid Land. That's... This is fine, actually. I can just overwrite that with Close-Up. Because Matora is already... This might be Copium, but I think this is fine. Okay, wait. Think it through. Because I have to dump my whole hand. Then Matora draws up to 33. No, I need, like... I'm gonna have to tank a turn of damage here. But I need Matora to do some big self-mills for some swings first. So we're gonna be living a little dangerously for a bit. Hopefully for just a bit. 2 cards as guts is not bad. I need more turns like that from Matora. I guess I could have also played Nice Fight to cancel it out, but I'd rather go with my original plan here. I should have used Pollen as well. Of course, they've got Mango. Kind of throwing here. Toxic Nectar would force... Let's see. Yeah, Toxic Nectar, I burn Retreat, and then I'll have enough. Don't know who it's best to use this on. They already burned a Pixie Defense, so maybe this time it would work? Okay. That's some wasted guts. And get ready to roll on Close-Up soon. Because my hope is that now being down on 1 guts, they just burn their hand. Opponents can't use move to... Okay. So I will have to attack Zilla, but that's fine. Pixie is now down, which is good. Still only burning 1 card. I don't know if I'm up enough cards to make this work. Oh, Busy Time. Okay, Busy Time is big. Ooh. Yeah, maybe if I aggressively self-mill to encourage the AI to self-mill. Yeah. Yeah, because that'll restore me 7. And then I will be able to close up on the same turn. This does get rid of my defense, but it's fine. It should hopefully
lull the AI into a false sense of security in terms of burning cards for guts, which they do need anyway. That's less than I would have liked, but this should still be fine. Let's use Busy Time first for a little bit of deck size recovery. Recursion, rather. Oh, okay. I thought I could use both on one turn. I thought I could use... Oh, right! I don't have guts anymore. I'm a fucking idiot. The perfect plan with virtually no detail overlooked. Why am I like this? It's fine. It's fine. Have I mentioned I've drank just a little? If nothing else, Matora hasn't been self-milling really enough to, like, have any big swings waiting in the wings, so... I think this will work out just fine. I hope. We burn a tactical 1. Hope that Matora just sits. Then we overwrite Arid Land. Okay, yep. Now we swoop in for the mill kill. And now we just... Oh, wait, right, I was gonna discard those anyway. I'm fucking stupid. Not sure why I just yeeted them there. It's fine. Probably because I'm distracted and slightly drunk. Okay, I have to burn my hand because of the timeline I've created. And I just have to pray that they don't draw anything that can just roll me. Okay, that's bad, but that wastes a lot of guts. So maybe that's the copium there? Because at this point, life total doesn't matter. So that's just burning 6 guts on, like, kind of mediocre damage. Should have maybe pulled the ripcord on this strategy a little earlier. Oh, I can get rid of all guts. That's perfect. That's perfect. Or I could do a guaranteed kill. Yeah, I can guaranteed kill plus stun. That's better. Oh, Golem is dead. Small details there. Small details. God damn it. I need to be done after this tournament. I don't need blow away now because they're gonna have no resources, so pass. Yes, you're running out of cards, you're running out of resources. You'll not stand a chance. Another lick would go hard. I believe that's the end of the sentence. Kill Zilla, lick Zilla to death. At least it was on. Wow, at least it was only Zilla? The disrespect. Wow. Wow. We do a cheeky little stun, not that I think it's needed. I'm pretty sure I have the battle won at this point. I don't think Plant has any attacks that can hit the entire board. Oh, look at Matora, wishing that we get a good card. Take the hit, protect. Unfortunately, none of these are super useful for me at this moment. Okay, Toxic Nectar, that's only 2 damage, that's fine. There's no other attack they're gonna be able to mount. Because at this point, I pass turn and win.
Now, I could add a little heat, a little disrespect on that. No, I can't. I will simply yeet all my cards in blind arrogance as they draw to death.
Can't believe you made me lose to a tie. You got me.
And I'm hoping the rest of these opponents are going to be a little easier. Oh, Gustav got rolled? Damn, Gustav. I didn't know you were a chump like that. Okay, Isabella lost. That's great. That's good for me. Oh god, I did not want to fight Stahl versus Stahl. That would have been miserable. I don't remember if I fought Alphonse. I think I have, but the man does not stick in my mind whatsoever. Oh yeah, this is the guy that's like, oh, it's all about love. Forgot about this man, but I need to focus on tactics. This hand is useless. I mean, not useless, but it's like all the attack cards that are fillers, basically. Burn the whole hand. This might encourage him to do the same. Yeah, 5 cards as guts. Okay, perfect. We love the self-mill. We love the self-mill. I can work with that. Because I need to remember I have busy time, which costs 0. So I can just come back pretty easily from a, like, all my cards are guts type situation. Let me deny him some resources. I'll lick the golem, just in case I go for an arid land, I think. You create holes in my heart. He thinks he's cool. He is not. Orange afro. Like, what? What was the 90s comedian, like, Carrot Top? No, he didn't have an afro. I don't know. That was, like, before my time, even. Mostly. I was, like, vaguely aware the man existed, and that was kind of the extent of it. Okay, I could play a nice fight, but his deck is very slow, so that would just kind of shoot myself in the foot. Fainted could be the move. I can just mill him like that, which I think is the better way to beat it. Unless he attacks here, which he might. Okay, he's gonna play his excited, which that's fine if you're gonna decrease the power of intelligence moves, because this deck don't really attack. It's up to you, my golem. Could emergency dodge, but nah. I'm good. Suezo exists to get punched in the face. And, you know, sometimes reduce the enemy guts count. Ooh. This is a pretty good option, actually. Sure. Give the dragon some tongue. Pretend you're a bard, Suezo. Alright. Need to get rid of Fainted now, because we've moved on from that plan. He's milling himself very aggressively, so that part at least is going well. I don't think he'll be able to muster enough offense to stop me here. I might not even need my forced mill, because he's just kind of doing it to himself. I'm keeping busy time in my hand, though. 100%. He's drawing with his left hand, that's how you know he's serious. Dodge still give half damage. Okay, so Suezo dead. That's what that means. Suezo dead. That's fine. Sorry, Suezo. Little stab for 2 damage. That's fine. Not worth getting worked up over. This man is all offense. And I all defense. Let the epic battle continue.
He always talks about feeling my love. I don't know if we're ready for that. Just, you know, I'm scared. You have to convince me.
Riddler. Oh, you dick. That's okay. That just puts busy time on like the bottom of my deck, which is annoying. But I might actually drawn some defense, so this could be good as the copium. Nope. At least not a defense that's helpful there. Oh well. Okay, but at the very least, he's wide open now, so can guarantee kill with a kick. Forgive me, Golem. Your death will not be wasted. And Suezo's dead, so no sense keeping that around. Boy, I forgot all about that gel card. That really screwed me over, kinda. Because I had a really good hand that I was perfectly happy to just sit on and just use that forever. But he's like, what if? And there you go. Okay, I can Toxic Pollen for a kill. Or I could simply go close up, but he's kind of doing that anyway, without me needing to play it. I can Toxic Pollen, kill the dragon. Sure, that also screws him out of... Oh, it's an int move, so it can't... Ew. That's annoying. He's definitely gonna start, like... I think close-up is the correct play here. Yeah. Let's pull the ripcord on it. He is going into it with a decent amount of guts, so he's in an okay situation. Means I just have to completely wall his attacks, but, like... all he has is Gel and Dragon. And, like, Gel is not that good, I say, as Gel takes out one of my cards. And Dragon puts a little heat on my other one. I may have blundered horribly. Gotta win this one. Okay, this is good. This is kind of the perfect... Yeah, this is perfect. Take out his one solid attacker, deny him guts. Ideal draw there. Dragon 2. I will not lose for your sake as well as mine. Okay, he's down to just Gel, which is not a super strong monster. I'm probably good. It's almost the finale. My attack is done. I seriously doubt he's going to be able to do 6 damage in one attack. With Gel. Oh! Or I could just guarantee he can't by stun-locking him. Does that card of yours foretell the end? Why, yes. Yes, it does. It does indeed. I'm glad you understand. No more cards to draw. Rimbert is the winner. Definitely hadn't been paying attention to how many cards he had left. It's one thing that's kind of interesting. Like, I don't think technically in most card games, like if you're playing a mill strategy, that how many cards are left in your opponent's deck is, like, supposed to be common knowledge. You just have to, like, eyeball it most of the time. I'm actually not sure on that. Anyway, I'm in the final. So I just need to beat this nerd and I'll walk away with 2 beautiful monster cards. He even gets final boss music. Okay, let's do it. Fainted's no good to me.
Otherwise, not a bad hand. You go heavy on defense?
Is it the end? Let's see. It's the end.
Okay, yeah, this is... Okay, this is great. I can just mill minor cards and wall his attacks.
My turn. Draw.
Okay, cheaper attack. Toxic Pollen. Ooh, yeah, I can't... Because that's an int move, Golem can't block that. That's unfortunate.
This. Go. It's the end.
So Plant might be a bit of a problem here. Or maybe Golem simply becomes the sacrificial lion, and they keep Suezo and Plant alive?
I'm drawing.
Yeah, we gotta change it up a little bit.
Tail slap.
Hit him with that side roll.
Ah. Go. It's the end.
Toxic Pollen to... Ooh, Mango. Yep, let's heal up our precious Golem boy. Delicious. I don't think Tail Slap is worth it. I could see a world where Toxic Pollen is, though, so I'm gonna keep that in my hand. At this point, I don't think I can Arid Land. I need to win by mill. He fell for the trap. Please accept this Fell For It Again award.
I see. Let's see. It's the end.
Wonder if that was a more natural in, like, the original script, whereas here it's just like, he seems melodramatic every time he ends one of his turns. Which I don't mind that energy. Over the top, villains, anime, card games, iconic trio. Works well every time. Okay, what's he going for? Face Drill. He's going for Plant. I also have defense moves for Plant. He's just striking out. I mean, not completely, but I'm blunting his offense pretty well. He is aggressively self-milling. I draw a close-up, and it's just going to be Jover for him in short order. Okay, I'd rather not use the emergency dodge. I think ideal case, I Toxic Pollen on my next turn, and then I have dodge available for emergencies. He really likes that Power of the Sun. How dare you use my own trick on me? I'm tempted to dodge, but I have to think about the long-term play here. Dodge is best kept for, like, you are going to die damage. All I gotta do is outlast his attacks, and this idiot will mill himself to death. And if Golem has to die for that, that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Okay, defense, that could be big, because he's definitely gonna see Golem as the kill target. Okay, we'll go like this. Don't know if he can attack on one, though. He's kind of a big swinger. Yeah. So it has to do these big recharges, so I think Stall is a very, very good counter to him. Bit accidental on my part to set it up like that, but... Ooh, that can't be dodged, but it can be blocked. That's 5 damage. 5 damage. Oh, it's an int move. Well. I tried, Golem. Bye-bye. You killed a rock with wind. Well done, well done. Jab's only 2, that's small potatoes. Just gotta keep holding on. At last. Out Survivor. Jeff. What was the host's name? Jeff Provost or something?
Yeah, it just takes a few million years, true. Toxic Pollen is not the move here. But it could be next round. So I'll keep that on tap. He's getting down there. Okay, yeah, now if I can hit him with this, it wastes so much of his resources. Or I could go for the guaranteed. Yeah, because I don't care about damage. Yeah, let's guaranteed burn both of our guts. Just waste all his resources, and he has, like, no deck left. Interesting. And I still have emergency dodge available if I need. Is it the end? Draw. Oh no. It's the end. Okay. I really need the forced mill card here. Oh, I'm so close to being deliciously annoying. Alas. I could honestly just... Yeah! I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. Draw. Oh no. Okay, can't be dodged. Probably killing Suezo. That's fine. Long as Plant is still up, I have a dog in this fight. One left. 0 cards is guts. Okay, so you just spent all your guts already, so... Oops. If I pull a close-up, he just dies. He's just done. Yeah, I am up 14 cards from him. I can be a little silly here and there if I want to. Not silly enough to play Arid Land, though. That would just be a pile of bad ideas. Jab. I might as well defend that. You're good. Let's see. It's the end. It's almost the end. Vimbert, it's your turn. I don't need busy time. Nah, and I don't think... Nah, just burn everything that's not a defense card. Get me to my win condition, please. Draw. Had a few close calls, but it looks like I'm winning this one. Because I played annoying and defensive, and still don't have my goddamn win condition. This is fine. If nothing else, time will do it for me, because he has to burn at least 1 card a turn from his deck. This will just put him on... Well, at this point, it's the same clock. Doesn't matter. There you are! Finally. So at this point, it's no longer smart. I just let time take its course. Sheer entropy will take you down. Flash slash. Oh, all I have are leaf zeros. So that actually results in the same thing happening. Because I would take 0 damage, but then lose half my remaining life points, so... This. It's the end. Almost. I technically get a turn. But, yeah. Go ahead and draw your last pathetic... Oh, wait? You don't have any? Heh. Take that. I have no choice. Losing to a tie is a part of my calculations. Yeah, sure, man, sure. Give me them cards! Vimbert wins the tournament. Vimbert will receive cards as the prize. Mr. Waldorf, what do you have to say about that? We had some very good battles tonight. In this rank, Vimbert seems to have no real match. I'm sure Vimbert will do great in the next tournament, too. And that means we'll have some great battles again soon. Thank you for joining us tonight, Mr. Waldorf. We will see you again in the next tournament. Until then, goodbye! Yeah, what are our new cards? What are our new cards? Greed, greed, greed. Cards I already had. Wow, that's a... Ooh, more close-up. Read a card that says 3 or less guts. Move is not available without guts. Oh,
Nuts oil.
monster can attack again. Okay, so just shitload of skill cards. Whoa, is that a Manol card? That goes pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. Copycat, Fist. Critical. Another emergency dodge is good to have. If I don't have 3 of those in Stalbert, I probably should. Okay, alright.
Being the rank A means that now you are a world-class breeder. There is probably nothing left that I can teach you. Probably I should be learning from you now. Vimbert, let's keep up the good work.
And here my dumbass thought, you know, there's a possibility I finish the game tonight. Maybe, probably, but oh well. I'm gonna start to wrap it up there. I will return tomorrow at the usual time for Shuffle Saturday, different random game every 30 minutes. And then Sunday morning, I will be finishing Lufia 2, no matter how long it takes. So, back on that regular streaming schedule. It's good to be back and back in the groove. So, thank you everybody for coming out. Spend a little bit of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. For watching the VOD after the fact, I see you. I appreciate you. Oh, Flarewolf's doing an archipelago? Sure. I'll do a raid into him for that. There was something else I wanted to mention. I don't know, probably not important. My name is Vimbert, or Vimbear if you prefer. See you around the internets.